the LSU Tigers look to remain undefeated on the road at Auburn. We'll have all the highlights for you. And our Garrett Walbert will take you behind the scenes at some of the great work that the LSU Tigers are doing outside of the gym. And then, of course, we'll look ahead. It'll be all the marbles on the table for the SEC Championship. LSU versus Florida on Sunday. We'll have a preview coming up inside LSU Gymnastics.
Inside LSU Gymnastics with Dee Bro is brought to you each week by Sigma Engineers. Sigma Engineers is thankful to our clients who trust us year after year and to the commitment of our selfless employees who bring such great talents to our company. With experts in every discipline, our dedication to safety and quality sets us apart as one of the leaders in the petrochemical industry. Woman's Hospital. The best birthday ever is at Woman's. TJ Ribs, legendary Louisiana barbecue. And by Assurance Financial. When you find the home you want to buy, choose a mortgage lender that can help you buy it. David Alello with Insurance Financial. Lending the way home buyers prefer it. Inside LSU Gymnastics with Dee Bro is an exclusive presentation of the LSU Sports Television Network.
Welcome inside LSU Gymnastics. I'm your host, Mike Smith, and we come to you today, as always, inside the LSU Gymnastics Training Center on the LSU campus in Baton Rouge. Well, your Fighting Tigers maintain a solid hold on the #2 national ranking again this week, courtesy of a strong road effort at Auburn last Friday night. The Tigers with a better 1.5 victory over the Auburn Tigers inside Auburn Arena. And we'll take a look at it here in just a few moments as we bring in LSU head coach Dee Bro into today's broadcast. Dee, it was a super meet on the road for your Fighting Tigers. Just looking at the way that you started over on bars and then went to vault in the first half of the meet, it was just an outstanding road effort.
You know, Mike, it was great. The kids had a fabulous time, and you know, it started with them giving the women's basketball team a little pep rally as they went to the arena to play their game, and we were ready. You know, the message to them was, let's start strong, let's open on our first event, make a huge statement, and be aggressive through the whole competition, and we did just that.
Absolutely you did, and right off the bat over on the uneven bars, Shea Zamardi has started you off just about all season. Dee, another strong effort, 9.875. It was hard to find some of the deductions in that routine.
Well, she did a great job, and you know, when you hit the kind of handstands that she did in that routine, and then it goes all the way through, beautiful lines, beautiful toe point, gets to the end of the routine, stretches on that dismount, and she sees the landing. It's a great landing, and I think that kind of energized the rest of the lineup. And
then Maya Hambrick steps up. Maya back in the all-around this week at Auburn. Another 9.875, and boy, you were just absolutely rolling at that point.
You know, a 9.875 is going to be a great score. It's going to, if you get that early in your lineup, or a 9.9 early in your lineup, it really helps solidify what's going to happen later. Pending hitting. They've got to hit, and that's exactly what happened to this team.
Further down the lineup, Ruby Harold, once again in the number 3 spot, seems to have settled in the lineup right there. Another terrific effort at 9.825. And then Sarah Finnegan and Lexi Priestman, Dee, have finished you out there on the uneven bars on the road, and you walk away with a fantastic 49.35 score.
Well, you know, we would like it to be a little bit better, a little bit higher than that, but that's a score that if you can match that or better that through the competition, you're gonna be able to compete well.
Well, you ended the first rotation with a strong lead over the homestanding Auburn Tigers, and you go right into vaulting, and that's been an event where the Tigers have really excelled, especially on the road this season.
You know, and we're just doing so much difficulty, and I think the kids, how we train during the week and how Bob is preparing them has really paid dividends. Here we are past the center of the season, and we've increased our difficulty and are really beginning to find great landings.
Well, Juliana Canamello started you out once again, and again another Tiger that has seemed to found a spot there in the leadoff spot in the vault lineup, and then Sarah Finnegan with the 9.85 in the number 2 spot. That really seems like a launching pad for the Tigers.
Right, you know, those are two 9.95 start value vaults, so it's hard to eke out higher than a 9.8 or 9.825 on that. So if you're in those high 9.8s on those two vaults, it sets up the rest of the 10-0 start value vaults.
And then Maya Hambrick, how nice to see her turn another nice vault for the Fighting Tigers on the road, 9.875. And then Sydney Ewing with her first of what became 3 9.9s or better for the senior from Lafayette.
Beautiful job, beautiful vault. It's stretched out in the air, and she had great distance on that vault. For a little bitty short person, she did really well.
She indeed did, with a 9.9 on the vault for Bob Moore's vault team. And then you move right on into Lexi Priestman and then Bugs Nat.
Yeah.
Those two, absolutely a great 1-2 punch to end that lineup.
Well, you know, the 1.5 twist for Lexi Priestman is a new vault, and you know, Bob has done a great job of pacing her progress. But you notice Kennedy's not in that lineup.
That's right.
So we really were missing a very comfortable 1.5 vault, but it gave us an opportunity to get Sarah Finnegan in there and give her a little bit more vaulting opportunities as we move into the later part of the season.
And she really produced for you, as did Bugs. 9.95 to end the vaulting for the Fighting Tigers. A 49.425 vault effort puts you just a hair under that magical 99 point at the halfway point of the meet against the Auburn Tigers. And when we come back after this short timeout, we'll take a look at the second half of LSU versus Auburn in Auburn Arena. You're watching Inside LSU Gymnastics. We'll be right back. This gymnastics moment brought to you by Sigma Engineering. Sigma engineers and constructors. Safety, relationships, quality, excellence. Engineering done right.
Having 3 meets in 8 days was, it was harder than, you know, a normal schedule, but I think at the end of it, we're glad we came out of it because we're stronger. And I know a lot of teams that don't get the opportunity to practice the 2 meets in a row like we did, but that's just preparation for Super 6. And I think that we all stayed together and really supported each other through the tough times that it was, but going into giving a little break before Florida is going to be nice, and I know that we just are going to get our treatment in and just work hard so that we'll be ready for Florida.
You're a mom the moment you see that second line. And it's time to get ready, because this birthday takes months to plan. Find the doctor who just clicks with you. Make a birth plan that's right for you. Because every woman wants something different, even you and your BFF. And when it's finally time, our doctors and nurses will be by your side as you bring your beautiful baby into this world. The best birthday ever is at Woman's.
What's wrong, big guy?
All I wanted was a chance to play today.
You know it's tough, kid, but we both been in your shoes before.
Yeah, right. You guys are great.
Come on, I have someone you want to meet.
You know the only way to become great is to learn from a legend.
Billy Cannon!
Hey, gang, come on in here. We're going to talk some football.
The 2016 Nissan Altima. An IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. With forward emergency braking that could stop for you. Get to your local Nissan store today. Take on sudden stops. Get to Nissan, a proud partner of the LSU Tigers.
Go Tigers!
At LSU, we're pretty competitive. We helped prove Einstein's theories about gravity. Nailed it. France designated our French program as a center of excellence. We've discovered 41 species of birdies. LSU, we're pretty competitive because we're here to win.
What are y'all doing here so early?
Oh, Dee Dee, we're so excited that we just wanted to get some extra vaults in.
Vaulting for victory, right?
Holy cow! LSU Gymnastics tickets are less than the movies and fun for the family. Tickets start at just $3, so make sure to get yours today.
This segment of Inside LSU Gymnastics is brought to you by TJ Ribs. TJ Ribs, legendary Louisiana barbecue.
This week's exceptional performance of the week brought to you by Woman's Hospital. The best birthday ever is at Woman's. And the exceptional performance, Dee Dee, how about Sydney Ewing, the senior from Lafayette, Louisiana? The first time in her career she goes 9.9 or better on all 3 of the events on which she participates.
Well, without a doubt, she had her lifetime best. She started, her meet started on vaulting, and she's in the middle of that lineup. goes 9-9. Then we go right to floor exercise. She goes first up on that event, 9-9. Now that truly sets up the rest of the lineup. And then we go to balance beam, and she's in the middle, and she goes 9-9-2-5, which is a personal best for her, a career best. But she gave it to us on a night that we really needed great performances to get a great road score.
And the senior from Lafayette with her final performance on the road at Auburn. And it was a fantastic and memorable one for absolutely Sydney Ewing, the exceptional performance of the week. Now, Dee Dee, continuing with our highlights, is always brought to you by TJ Ribs, the official barbecue restaurant of LSU Athletics. You move in the third rotation right over into the floor exercise on the road. And as you mentioned, Sydney Ewing, wow.
Yeah, Sydney did a great job. Start us off, beautiful tumbling, beautiful landings, but she enjoys that floor routine. Her presentation of the entire routine is I don't know, it creates a real positive energy that permeates through the team, and it sets up everyone in the lineup following her.
And how about, you know, we talked about it earlier in the season of going senior to lead things off on the floor. And that to me has been one of the key points for road meets for the Tigers this season, because that third rotation when the home team is over on balance beam and you're on floor is a chance to really extend a lead, and it happened again this week.
Well, and you've got two different styles in these two individuals, and Shaza Marty did a beautiful job. Her double Arabian has a really nice landing, but all of her landings throughout the routine, but her presentation, and she's so soft, and her presentation of her dance and the choreography there is just right on point.
A 9.875 for her, and then Maya Hambrick comes back, and you go from one contrast to another. Maya comes in, another strong performance, darts landings like no one's business.
Her double layout was beautiful. Her double pike at the end was great. I really love how she executes her leap combination, so that whole routine, being third in that lineup, is really, really strong for what's coming behind her, because what's behind her, the tumbling, is every bit as good as what she does.
And McKenna Kelly, speaking of that tumbling, the sophomore from Houston, another fantastic road score, really seemed to get the team energized and pumped for that final push to the end. And Dee Dee, it was really nice to see.
Oh, it was great to see. And then, you know, she loves performing, and that's really right now the only event she's doing. So we're getting 110% from her every time she steps out on the floor. And then, you know, she sets up Ashley Natt. You know, last week she was our anchor on Sunday, did the Sunday. So then, you know, we inserted Bugs back in there, and it really gave us a 1-2 punch at the end of the lineup.
And a 9.95 for Bugs to punctuate the third rotation for the Tigers. A 49.45 floor. I know that you'll take that over on the road. So the Tigers, you're set up as you move into the balance beam to really cinch another SEC road win.
And, you know, the kids really approach balance beam with you know, we've been in this arena before, and sometimes it gets a little bit shaky. The student crowd is very rowdy, and I enjoy that. But they got to beam and they settled down, and really nothing was going to rattle them. There's a lot of self-confidence, and when your first person goes on beam and does what Erin Mekadeg did that night and many other nights. The team just has overwhelming confidence in her ability to lead them in this event.
At a 9.8 for Erin Mekadeg, moves you right into Maya Hambrick, as we mentioned, had a fantastic all-around effort. She goes 9.85 in the number 2 spot, and now all of a sudden, Dee Dee, you're absolutely motoring through. You've already mentioned the Sydney Ewing beam routine, a personal best 9.925.
And you know, Mike, it's not so much the beginning people's scores as it is. Now, I want the scores, but it's the level of performance and the confidence that they exude, and it's like, okay, let's go, next person up, and they created momentum. And when we got to Sydney Ewing, the momentum was there, the table was set. She didn't have a break in that routine. It was just really flawless.
And last week's exceptional performer, Lauren Lee, wow, a 9.875 effort on the road. She has really given you a nice touch on that beat.
Well, and you know, Mike, I'd say it all the time. If somebody gives you lemons, be prepared to make lemonade. And when Kennedy told us, I'm not feeling so good, I don't think I can do this, we were like, no problem. We've got some other people. We're going to make some lemonade. Lauren Lee is going to take an advantage of this opportunity. and once again supported the middle of that lineup and set up the last two people, because we just inserted her. We didn't change the lineup. We inserted her right there, and look how beautiful she is on that event.
And speaking, Dee Dee, of the final two, I struggled on Friday night to find any deductions with Sarah Finnegan's routine. That was absolutely superb. A 9.95 score, but it was a 10-0 in our hearts.
You know, and the rule is, Sarah Finnegan, if you've got a break in front of you, you only do a full turn. Well, her ankle's a little bit tender, and we're really kind of protecting her for the end of the season.
Sure.
And so I said, let's just go with a full, and she did everything she could to try to get a 10 out of that performance, but it just wasn't there.
9.95 for Sarah, and then Bugs with a 9.85 to end it up. And when you take a total sum of the meet at Auburn, Dee Dee, a 197 6+ road score, one of the higher road scores of the season for the Tigers. I know you had to be pleased.
We were very pleased, and you know the thing was that was the third competition in 8 days.
In 8 days.
And I just have to Jay and Bob and Mallory, everybody that worked so hard to put this team together, the timing and what we did with them in practice and how we paced them was really, really good.
Well, when we come back, we'll have so much more for you here inside LSU Gymnastics. We'll be right back.
When you find the home you want to buy, choose a mortgage lender that can help you buy it. David Alello with Assurance Financial. David specializes in helping first-time home buyers, offering conventional FHA, VA, RD construction, and jumbo loans. David takes the hassle out of getting a home loan while making you feel right at home. Lending the way you like it. Call David today at 921-8152. That's 921-8152. David Alello with Assurance Financial.
You're a mom the moment you see that second line. And it's time to get ready, because this birthday takes months to plan. Find the doctor who just clicks with you. Make a birth plan that's right for you. Because every woman wants something different, even you and your BFF. And when it's finally time, our doctors and nurses will be by your side as you bring your beautiful baby into this world. The best birthday ever is at Woman's.
Action.
Comedy. Horror.
Speak, find, feel. This is the all-new Contour from Cox. It's cable TV reimagined to get you right to the good stuff.
Tiger Athletic Foundation, preserving the past, celebrating the present, and building the future of LSU athletics.
Take it up, Jay. Take it up, Jay. You ready? Let's get it. Let's get it right. Let's go. Let's get it. Here we go. Yeah, free. No passing time. Oh, hey. I got you. I will. Knock down, Karen. Count it. Ball in. I got you. There you go. So team on one, one team.
This segment of Inside LSU Gymnastics is brought to you by Sigma Engineers. Sigma Engineers is thankful to our clients who trust us year after year, and to the commitment of our selfless employees who bring such great talents to our company. With experts in every discipline, our dedication to safety and quality sets us apart as one of the leaders in the petrochemical industry.
Welcome back, Tiger fans, inside LSU Gymnastics. Along with LSU head coach Dee Dee Bro, I'm Mike Smith. Well, you know, it's interesting. We see these gymnasts each and every week here inside LSU Gymnastics with all of their fantastic performances in the gym. But Tiger fans may not know that these Tigers are equally as talented outside the gym.
Well, you know, I know what Erin Mekadeg does because we watch her in the locker room. Which first thing she does is go in there and look for markers so she can do a dragon on the dry erase board. So I know about that, and I know that Maya Hambrick writes for the Reveille, and
Right.
she does a thing called My Opinion
Yeah.
for the Reveille. And Ashley Natt's got a whole lot of talent. There's a whole lot there, and I didn't know she liked watercolors. So
Right.
I'm learning something new all the time.
Well, our Garrett Walbert had an opportunity to take you way behind the scenes with these fantastic LSU gymnasts. Let's take a look. This week's Inside Feature brought to you by Sigma Engineering. Sigma engineers and constructors, safety, relationships, quality, excellence, engineering done right.
Art is described as an expression of beauty, a production of extraordinary significance. The LSU Tigers have a collection of artists in their program working in various media fields to express themselves.
It's a pretty significant part of my life simply just because it's a big stress reliever for me, and it's a way for me to be able to unwind. I took classes when I was younger, and I took classes in high school. I really love watercolor and like painting, so that's always fun for me because I'm not like super skilled in that. So I feel like I can just kind of let loose, just make something that it doesn't have to go anywhere, or it's just something that I like for me personally.
I'm actually known for working with duct tape. I'll make paintings out of duct tape, and I mean, I haven't done that in a long time, but that's one of my favorite mediums to work with. I'm not the biggest fan of paint just because it's harder for me to control the medium, but and pretty much anything I can work with, even photography, I love working with too.
Mostly today it's just like there's not a restriction on art. It's not that you have to paint, you have to draw. Like literally anything that's creative is considered some sort of art, and that's awesome.
Erin McAdag works in numerous mediums and is studying at the School of Fine Art at LSU.
My freshman year, I didn't have any art classes, and it was really hard for me to balance out my schoolwork. I major in marketing, and I have a minor in fine arts, and from such a young age that I really like to draw and paint and pretty much anything. Like, I like to work with any types of media. So I find that it really helps me balance out the stress and everything. It's like a stress reliever for me, and it's just like something I do as a hobby as well.
Ashley Natt works as a graphic design artist in the LSU Publications Department, and the experience has been eye-opening.
I knew that I wanted to try it out because I'm fairly creative. I thought that that's something I would be good at, and I got in there and I realized that I had to learn so many things, and they've been so nice to me. They've taught me so much over the past couple of weeks. I've just been able to develop my skills. I've learned a lot about computer systems and the things that they have to do online, and I'm definitely excited to be able to continue to learn more and finish up my internship there.
Maya Hambrick is inspired by contemporary video art and also pens a creative column for the student newspaper at LSU.
That's interesting. It's a new experience. It's not so, I mean, I still get to, make things up sort of because I'm an opinion writer, so I can, put what I think about whatever topic it is in there. But yeah, it's a little bit more refined than just kind of brain dump writing sort of. So that's been good. But I mean, I would like to do something like that for, my job in the future. So it's really great preparation.
The top-ranked gymnastics team in the Southeastern Conference is well-rounded on the floor and off it. For more examples of the gymnast work, follow the team on Twitter at LSU Gym. Reporting for Inside LSU Gymnastics, I'm Garrett Walbert.
What's wrong, big guy?
All I wanted was a chance to play today.
You know it's tough, kid, but we've both been in your shoes before.
Yeah, right. You guys are great.
Come on, I have someone you want to meet.
You know the only way to become great is to learn from a legend.
Billy Cannon!
Hey, gang, come on in here. We're going to talk some football.
When you find the home you want to buy, choose a mortgage lender that can help you buy it. David Alello with Assurance Financial. David specializes in helping first-time home buyers, offering conventional FHA, VA, RD construction, and jumbo loans. David takes the hassle out of getting a home loan while making you feel right at home. Lending the way you like it. Call David today at 921-8152. That's 921-8152. David Alello with Assurance Financial.
Listen up, team. Today, a new season begins. The off-season was a bit challenging, but we made it through. Now you are tougher, faster, stronger, and cuter than ever. Now let's go out there, because we just got everything you need to play. All right,
This is why you shop. Academy is how you save.
Hold all your gear in the Under Armour Hustle Backpack, starting at $34.99. Get the guaranteed best prices at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
This is Ford Truck Month. Time to imagine what you can do in a Ford F-150.
Let's crank it on up, yeah, till the sun comes up, yeah. Let me hear you say,
sir, sir, nice truck, huh?
Whoa.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 40 years straight. Now get 0% for 72 months on F-150.
At LSU, we're pretty competitive. We helped prove Einstein's theories about gravity. Nailed it. France designated our French program as a center of excellence. We've discovered 41 species of birdies. LSU, we're pretty competitive because we're here to win.
LSU Tigers fans, show your pride with real Tigers gear from the official online store, lsushop.net. You'll find everything a Tigers fan needs, including jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, and more. With an awesome selection of products, including official team merchandise from Nike, when it comes to Tigers pride, there's only one place real Tigers fans go, lsushop.net.
This segment of Inside LSU Gymnastics is brought to you by Assurance Financial. When you find the home you want to buy, choose a mortgage lender that can help you buy it. David Alello with Assurance Financial. Lending the way home buyers prefer it.
Well, this week's Look Ahead is brought to you as always by David Alello with Assurance Financial, lending the way home buyers prefer it. Dee Dee, it just doesn't get much bigger than this as far as the Southeastern Conference is concerned. The meet against the Florida Gators in the Maravich Center on Sunday afternoon, it's just for the regular season championship.
Well, it is, and Mike, you know, we've worked really hard to not look ahead, to stay in the moment, take each meet as it comes along, and we knew that this was looming at the end of our schedule, and we're taking it just as though it's just a dual meet, another regular meet Sunday, but on that day, it's a pretty big deal.
It is a pretty big deal. As a matter of fact, there'll be a terrific Tiger Fan Fest going on outside in the couple hours or so leading up to the 2:15 start. It'll be nationally televised once again on the SEC network, so there's going to be a lot of eyeballs. So it's going to be a great, great day around the Maravich Center.
Well, you know, Mike, the excitement in that arena, there's just no place better to watch gymnastics than in the Pete Maravich Assembly Center when we've got two of the very best teams in the country in there going head to head. It's going to be a great day. And, you know, we're going to say, go get your lunch, go to TJ Ribs,
That's right.
Get here early, come to the Fan Fest, bring the kids, enjoy everything we've got going on outside the arena, and get in there by 2:15 because the lights go out and the celebration begins.
You're going to want to hit that popcorn line really, really early because it's going to be a great, great start at 2:15 on Sunday afternoon. It'll also be live, as we said, on the SEC network. It's going to be the Tigers and the Gators for the SEC regular season championship. Wow, I just kind of got a little chill there. I know. It's going to be an amazing effort. And we're going to recap that great meet for you next week right here inside LSU Gymnastics. Same station, same time, and we hope to see you then. So for Dee Dee Bro, I'm Mike Smith. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next week.